Welcome to Castin Cajun. I'm your host, Tony Fontenot. We've got a special treat for you today. We're with the Cajun man himself, Mr. Black Guidry. We're going on a Cajun man swamp cruise. So get ready for an exciting half hour with Castin Cajun.
Folks, I'd like to welcome you aboard the Cajun Man Swamp Cruise. I'm Black Guidry. It's going to be a little narrated tour for you this afternoon. If you have any questions, feel free to ask me. If I don't know the answer, I will make up something that sounds halfway reasonable. You'll probably won't know the difference, and we'll all pass a good time that way. Most of your questions will be answered as we go along. I'm pretty much aware of what you'll ask. I'll incorporate it into the little narration. After 23 years of dealing with tourists, I pretty much know what's going on. So the fish we catch in here, your freshwater, warm water varieties, your perch, your sunfish. We have the largemouth bass, the white crappie, which we call sac-a-lait here. We're fortunate this afternoon to have a professional guide on board with a TV studio also on board here this afternoon. So we're gonna try and impress them. Look at the alligator to the front. Okay, we can go back now. We've found an alligator, people. This is about an 8.5 foot alligator. A lot of people ask me where are the Cajuns that live in the swamp. There they go. On the right-hand side to the front, you'll see the bald eagle. I will attempt to feed the bald eagle for you. Her name is Mama Bird, and she is a friend of mine. And I want you to pay attention that she'll come down and feed. I'm going to try and position the boat where you'll be able to get a good photo, good picture.
You see the eagle? See? Right here, right in this tree, straight up.
Now she knows the food does not come until I yell at her. Mama, bird! Look at her, ain't she a witch? All right, the food is on the water. I will turn the boat around.
There she goes.
All right, watch her now. She can hit the water. Oh! Keep your eye on her. Keep your camera on her. This may be one of the few places in the United States that you will see this.
That's awesome.
Now her husband will be there, and her mate will be there in just a little while. Now the crows. You see, I'm feeding that crow, actually. Get out of there, you bald eagle, you! You go, girl, you go! All right, here's the mate. Ammunition. Chicken fat and chicken skin. They love it. Mama, bird, look at you! You witch. The bigger one, the larger one, that's the female that just came down there, I think. Wait, let me see. I got to see them together. Yeah, I think the second one, the male is smaller. Yeah. Go! Mama bird! No, that's Mama in the back. It's hard to tell, now I'm confused. I think that's Mama bird just hit the water. For this, no. What's that going through the woods? Something's going through the woods. They only winter with us, and they're here preparing for the winter. They unpacked their bags, everything's unpacked, got their stuff hung up, and they're hungry now, and that's why you see them coming down to eat. They are good birds. I think they're beautiful, majestic, very majestic. All right, folks, the canal we've been on for the last few minutes is called the Barge Canal. It is a local name, meaning you probably wouldn't find it on a map. If you look to the left here, you'll see what used to be the little Shell oil and gas facility. It is now the Meridian oil and gas facility. They will offload the oil into the big white tanks, the big white reservoirs you see there on the left. Then they will ship it out by pipeline for further processing. Yeah, there's one right there, little alligator. I'm bringing you here to get you a close-up look inside the swamp itself, folks, in just a minute here. That is the great blue heron. He's doing a little fishing there. Having any luck? You ought to go out with Tony. You could catch some fish. They hate the tour boat. You see, he doesn't answer me, ignores me. I'm bringing you here to get you a close-up look inside the swamp. To the front of the boat. In just a minute, you'll be able to look inside the swamp, see what it looks like in there. I mentioned earlier it was a forest filled with water. Trees and water make up the swamp. Now, folks, as you know, some of you know, we have a season on the alligator. The month of September, 30 days, you're allowed to take the alligator. And to give you an idea of how many we have, each year they take some 35,000 alligators out of South Louisiana. Don't let that dog go. Hold on to that dog. Up! Oh. Ha! Come on. Hop, hop. They sense vibration. That's why I make the noise I make. The vibration they're accustomed to. Hop. Hop. If you take from the tip of the nose to the corner of the eye, how many inches that is how many feet the alligator will be. So you see that's close to an 8-foot alligator. That keeps you from getting out there with a tape measure, trying to make them be still. Everybody get a chance to get a picture and all. Sometimes I have as many as 4 in this area here that comes to feed, but it depends on the weather and the time of year. This is all private property. Everything you see today is private property, belonging to different families and peoples and different things, rich lawyers and doctors. And one time it was for the Cajun people. It was donated to them by the Spanish land grants. Yeah, I was looking for him. That's not a big one, but there's one there up on the bank. That's a combination of swamp and marsh here to the front right, folks, beyond the posted sign. This is the marsh area that's part of our wetlands that protects us from the hurricanes and oil spills if we should have one. The oil spill did not affect us here in this fresh water. But if we should have one, things like this would help protect us. It would buffer the winds of the hurricane and protect us from the any kind of disaster, hopefully somewhat. And it's called the Wetlands. And all right, let's see what we can do here. I got on board my little Cajun accordion. I like to show it to you. You may find it interesting. They go better with a fiddle and a guitar to make you a little Cajun band. I'm not the greatest accordion player, but I can make enough noise on it for you to see what it sounds like when we'll put all the pieces together here. The dog might not enjoy this. There you go. That's what it sounds like. Noisy little rascal. Now I got my guitar on board, folks. I can't play that either. I fooled a lot of people for a long time. A little song I like to sing for y'all, first of all, is one of the older and more famous of the Cajun songs. It is called Jolie Blonde. It'll be in Cajun French. For those of you who do not understand French, I will briefly interpret it for you. It says in the song, "Pretty blonde, why'd you run away and leave me for that Yankee from Baton Rouge, you rascal, you? And ain't you never coming back again, or what?" Here I go. Oh, my Jolie blonde, what happened? I don't, papa, tu m'as quitté pour ton aller avec un autre marin. Comment fais-tu, ma fille, ça peu du mal? Oh, ah, ah. Oh, mignon, jolie blonde, ma jolie fille, ma jolie fleur, ma chatte petite. Comment fais-tu, ma quitter pour un autre? Hello, Jolie Blonde. Thank you. That's also known as the Cajun National Anthem. When the Cajun people hear this little song, they'll stand up and salute and immediately sit down and drink another beer. This next little song I like to sing for y'all brought more questions about Louisiana, possibly than any songs ever been written as far as I'm concerned. I've had the pleasure of playing music in many, many places with my band. Sometime back we're in Japan doing a little 2-week show over there promoting the Cajun food and the Cajun culture and things. I started the show with this little song, and much to my surprise, the people couldn't even speak English would join in and sing along. That's how much of an impression it made on the entire world. Well, goodbye, Joe. Me gotta go, me oh, my oh. Me gotta go pull the B-road down the bayou. Well, my Yvonne, the sweetest wine, me oh, my oh. Girl, son of a gun, we're gonna have big fun on the bayou. Plain jambalaya, a crawfish pie, and a filet gumbo. 'Cause tonight I'm gonna swim on my share of meal. A big guitar and fell fruit jar and big gale. Yes, son of a gun, we're gonna have big fun on the bayou. Well, the Thibodeau, the Fontenot, and the places are buzzing. A kinfolk come to see Yvonne by the dozen. Yeah, they're dressed in style, they go all wild, me oh my home. Well, son of a gun, we're gonna have big fun on the bayou. Jambalaya on the bayou, mes amis. And as we all know, of course, that was written by Michael Jackson. What? Michael Jackson didn't write that?
Michael Boudreaux.
Michael Boudreaux. Folks, I'm going to sing a little New Orleans song for you, just in case you don't get to go there. Hello, Josephine, how do you do? Do you remember me, baby? Like I remember you. You used to laugh at me and holler, ooh, ooh, ooh. We used to live over yonder by the railroad track. And when you got too tired to walk, I used to tote you on my back. Now you try to make believe there were no days like that. I used to walk you home. I used to hold your hand. We used to share my umbrella every time it rained. We used to cry so much, it was a crying shame. But hello, Josephine, how do you do? Do you remember me, baby? Like I remember you. Used to laugh at me and holler, ooh, ooh, ooh. All right, my girl Josephine. Thank you. Donald Sheehan, this is the one I've been looking for, okay, now. Hold on to that dog. He would love to have that dog for supper. What do you think, dog?
So I'm a little scared. My little heart's pounding.
You said, is that a creature or what?
I'm not too sure. But I don't think I want to get in it. Thank you anyway.
We'll let him have it.
Too lazy to jump.
It was the reason I came here to show you that gator. I've been doing this for 23 years now, and it's not a job. It's really, I have enjoyment out of it, great enjoyment out of doing the swamp tours. I enjoy meeting the people from all over the world that come, and all the people that come to listen to me and to look at my alligators and the birds and the bald eagle. And I really enjoy showing it to them because there's beauty out here. It's a beauty that cannot be duplicated. It's beautiful. And they all love it so much. It gives me great pride to bring them into our swamp in Louisiana and show them the wetlands. And I hope you come down and see me sometime. I really, really would appreciate that. Enjoy showing you the swamp of Louisiana also. Thank you so much.
Well, you know, Black, for the last 23 years, I've been watching you out here in this nice cruise boat with the crowds of happy people. But normally I'm in the fishing boat and just wave till you're going by. This time I got to experience what it's like to be on the boat with you. It was an awesome experience. I even found a couple of potential new sac-a-lait holes.
What you say. Well, Tony, you know, it was a pleasure having you aboard. I've seen your show. I've seen you work out with the fishermen and things of that nature. And I'm glad you came today to relax and drive with me through the swamp. And we saw the alligators, a big one, 12-footer. It's just my big boy. I got 3 of them like that, actually, that I feed. And also, we saw the bald eagle. We fed the bald eagle, and he came down with his mate, came down. Both of them came and fed for us. And that's something that you won't see, I don't think, anywhere else in the United States. But now that it's being done, and we're getting so many bald eagles around, it's people are going to start doing it, I'm pretty sure. But I hope to say that I was the first one to feed the bald eagles. Mama bird, I love her. She's a good. I've seen her raise her young already here in this area in her nest, and she really, really is a performer. She really can perform.
That's awesome. That's awesome. You know, if you're anywhere around Terrebonne Parish, it's really worth your while to come out here and see the real Cajun Man, go on a Cajun Man swamp cruise. Black, tell the folks how to get in touch with you.
Well, you can call 985-868-4625, or you can go to www.cajunman.com. That's my website, and there's some fine videos on my website and on YouTube under Black Guidry. You can find them. And you're welcome to drop me an email, call me. My phone number's there, 868-4625 with the prefix of 985. And I'll be glad to hear from you. I'll be glad to respond. And I'll be glad to take you out into the swamp. Very happy to do that. That's what I work for. That's what I live for. I enjoy it that much.
As always, I want to give a special thanks to our military, both our veterans and our active troops. And speaking of veterans, Black Guidry is one. Thank you for your service. So until next time,
Keep on casting!